my name's Alexis Butler, and I'm here with my pals.
Elijah Blesky.
Brandon Reed.
And welcome back to the Two Scoops podcast. Today, we're going to be discussing something that is quite a big topic, I would say. Would you guys agree?
Definitely a big topic.
We're talking about
Scary
technology and the advancements that have taken place within technology.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Fair. So,
which I think is...
Brandon does know a lot about this. You know, he came from the Stone Age where there was absolutely no electricity.
yes, and I'm 100% invested in technology. That's a fact.
Bet you have to be. You
I
saw it from the start.
I feel like you don't even know how to work your iPhone.
Yeah,
like, what
but
do you mean? Like, you're fully invested in technology?
Yeah, but then I
your
can learn
Instagram
here.
account.
He can use it if he has his monocle.
Yes. and I could start now when it's new for everyone.
But
So I get a robot, it'll learn and teach me everything.
Brandon, if you had a pet robot, like
It's not a pet. Stop. That's cruel.
You'd be
up.
the type to date one.
Yeah,
Brandon would
that's
so
cool.
wait.
Yeah.
Everybody, comment down below if you if you think Brandon would be the type to like
I could
have a
totally-
robot girlfriend.
I could see him just
Elijah
saying
maybe
that.
as well.
Nah, I could see Brandon talking about like,
Nah.
I don't need any real life females. You know, they just don't know anything
They
about
don't-
me.
they don't get
They don't know
me.
what they're talking about. Like, they just don't understand me.
I'd
rather have this robot that I can just look up anything.
I would much
Just know
rather.
shit.
I would much rather pay. You're not wrong.
Brandon,
Yeah,
I would
I know
much
you are.
rather
Brandon.
pay. Every single day
Brandon.
of the week. It's fair. It's honest. You're paying one way or the other. I'd
My
much rather
God.
pay. Whatever, you know.
Brutal honesty on
open.
episode 2.
This is how just,
Brandon.
Brutal honesty.
Hey, if we're talking about it, we're talking about it. Every
Okay,
single
but
time.
I
But-
guess like here's like my first question since we're already talking about robots. Like, does the idea of that not scare the shit out of you?
No, it
Because
does. It does.
robots scare you?
Are you
But
kidding
I'm
me?
I'm the
have you
old
seen-
archaic one, and robots scare you guys.
Have you seen that movie with Will?
Robots are
Have you
gonna
seen the
take
movie with
over,
Will
like-
Smith where he's like walking in line
Yes,
with
I
70 fucking robots and one of them just starts trying to kill him?
You saw the iRobot references
Bro,
to Elon Musk in that campaign?
That shit scares me. Like, and if I
That
had one in
scares
my
you for
house,
real?
if I had one in my house and it just walks into my room,
I hope
Elijah,
they get
you
two.
don't. Oh wait,
hope
I
to have
thought you
two.
just said that you have one.
No.
Brandon,
I have
you want?
Roombas.
Two.
Okay. Here's my thing.
I'm trying to
do
be
you want to hear? Do you want?
What do you mean? I'll get two of them. I'll have two.
Somebody check this
You
shit.
just said. Well, you just said.
Like,
I'll be
what are you
dating a
doing? Is this
robot.
like
You said I'll
like
be
you're
dating a
playing like
robot.
sister wives of
No,
like the
I'm
you're
just-
like
I'm
polygamy,
invested in-
doing polygamy with a fucking robot?
No,
Yeah,
it's
I
a
would-
fucking car. A robot's a car.
I feel like I
Brandon.
would walk
It's
into
a
Brandon's
car.
house.
It's the same way, like, the
no,
same
no.
way you need
Okay,
a
so
car
I
for
guess
transportation.
we should start this off by like really, I guess, defining what we think like robots are. Because sorry, I do not think that a car is technically a robot.
It's
Stop.
not.
You need to think about the level of technological advancements. Don't try to play me. What a car is to what a robot is in the time frame in this period. Being from going horse buggy to a car and being able to travel vast distances when you would probably have never left your town. Even people still do that to someday today. They still never leave their town. But either way, to a robot today, same thing.
It's not.
It is. What robots are going to be able to do, it's going to become accessible. Like everyone's going to need a robot. You're not
What
going
do
to not
you
want
mean?
like
Everyone's gonna
I
need
just
a
don't-
robot.
I do not agree with
Brandon,
that.
when your friends are just getting their laundry done, their house cleaned, and
No, but
everything
it's
like
not-
done,
it's
and
not-
you're just able to leisurely
You don't-
go out and have your little days and your vacays, and everything's getting taken care of, and you want to live that life, and you're gonna want that leisure. You're gonna want that same lifestyle where it's gonna become a point where like robots are gonna cost like $30K. It's gonna be like $20K.
Yo, that's just a quick
So-
30K
so if you're
that
saying
I'm gonna
every-
drop on a
Yeah,
robot.
a car.
everyone's gonna have
That's a
these,
car.
except for everyone that doesn't have 30K to pay for.
That's a car.
Brandon,
That's the average
okay,
price
but
of a
Brandon,
car.
Brandon,
That's the
Brandon,
average price of a
okay,
car.
but
That's the
here's
average
the thing.
price of a
That
car.
just like sounds so crazy coming
It's
from you
how?
because you are the type of person that's like, okay, I'm gonna wear my clothes like until they're literally like disintegrating off my body, but like I'll drop
My
30.
shirts are way too tight right now.
But I'll drop
screaming.
I'll drop
screaming.
His pants are
30K.
burning his thigh.
He's burning.
But I will drop 30K on a robot that's like gonna
Chances are
like,
your car
scratch my back.
costs $20K.
My car costs like a third of that.
Yeah, either way.
Yeah, I drive a beater car. Like my car's a 2012
first car you get-
GMC. Like
Okay.
thought you had a
First
key.
car you
Still-
get, you're dropping $20K.
Brandon,
First car you get guaranteed. Your first whatever you're going to get guaranteed, you're dropping $20K.
I just don't
like,
think
are you
that
giving
like
me the 20K?
You'll get it. You'll
No.
find a
All
way.
right,
You'll find a way.
All right,
find-
Oh, right.
You're savvy.
Silence.
You're savvy. No, I said he'll find a way.
I mean, the thing that doesn't make sense, when you say that a car is similar to a robot, if you turn on a car, it's not going to do anything without you.
It's technology.
If you put
though.
that robot in your
that's
house,
such a great way to think
But you're
about
not
it.
doing anything without a car.
that's not true.
Yeah, what do you mean
That's
you're not doing
true.
anything without a
Brandon,
car?
did you
The
live
world
a life before
existed-
you could drive?
Yes,
Yeah.
he was driving
what
a
did
horse
you
and
do?
buggy.
I was horse and buggy dude.
Brandon was on his steed riding through town
Yes.
every day to school, back and forth.
Every
on a
single
pony.
day. I walked.
Yeah.
I grew up at a time
What
when I
was
walked
your
to school.
pony's name?
I walked
That's
to
not
school,
true.
dude.
No, because you
It's 100%
used to ride a bike.
I walked to
Riding-
middle school from 7th, 8th grade. I walked to middle school every morning. What do
Did you
mean?
ride a
I
bike
did that
though?
too, though.
I walked to school every day. I lived in the Roosevelt Circle, right in Hyde Park. It's like it was right there. I walked to school every day.
I did that too,
I worked every single day.
but not in Roosevelt.
It was in middle school, so 7th, 8th grade.
Wait, where did you say you wrote it from?
Like
Where were you coming from to go to school?
Camelot. I don't
No,
know
what was the name of it?
What?
What did you say?
Oh, the location?
Yeah.
No way. It's like the circle in Hyde Park.
What was it called?
The circle.
The Roosevelt Square,
Yeah, something like
built by
that.
your best friend.
You know, yes,
Of course, you took that road.
of course, they had
You're the
to.
one that built it.
Yeah,
No, but
With your
you
parents.
like okay, but like the second that you were able to like get a car and started to drive, you obviously took
your life
up,
changed.
yeah,
Yeah.
your life changed.
Thank you. The moment you got a car,
But you
your
just
life
tried to sit
changed.
here and say that, like, oh, well, you know, like everybody needs a car to exist. Yeah, but like you don't need a
I
car to
was
exist.
dumb.
Do you know how many people live in like New York City and don't have a car?
Yeah,
Don't
but
dri-
that's a different scenario though.
Makes me nauseous.
Everything's commutable.
that
You know,
means-
I think when it comes to cars, you know, if you live in rural Iowa, what are you gonna do without a car? What the hell? Like, how the hell are you going to school in the morning?
I don't know. Maybe
That's
you're
70
riding-
mile
maybe-
drive.
Exactly. There are places where it is
I
like
don't
if
think it-
you need transportation, you need wheels, you need the engine, the technology of car. I know
I
it
think the
sounds so
car-
Neanderthal to me. Car. The technology of car. For real?
Well,
but that's robot?
Okay, well, like
Technology
honestly,
of
okay,
robot?
well then, like if we're defining cars as robots, then like
They're
I'm
not
good at
robots.
leaving it as like that's all we need. Like we don't need people like we don't need little Brandon's
Yeah, that shit
wives
is
coming
weird.
in
I'm
like
sorry,
like
yeah.
having different like.
I'm gonna walk into
like one of them
Brandon's
is
house
like
and be playing chess
red
with a
and it's
robot.
like making dinner for him, and then the other one is like
One will definitely be doing my taxes.
Brandon, one of them would be helping you grow your hairline back.
Maybe. Technology. Oh, biological technology, though. That's
you
that's
can get your
something like-
hairline like
yeah.
fixed.
Would you
No,
would you
I
go
would
to
never.
Turkey and get it done?
No, I
If
would
you had the
just-
bread? If somebody was like, I'll do it for you.
I think I would much rather try to figure out a diet and a lifestyle that like
not
nourish
coming
my
back.
body.
It's not.
It's probably not.
It's
maybe.
not. You should take it.
You know, there's people that think that you can regrow your teeth. So, you know, I think you can regrow your hair. There's just things that
I just
you know,
don't think you can regrow teeth.
Yeah, you cannot regrow teeth.
You know, I
If-
just
if
said
I-
there's
if I
people
took-
out there who believe that you could regrow teeth.
Yeah,
through
that's
science.
true.
So, like,
I mean,
I'm just saying.
I
so-
don't.
I feel like you have to think about though, like if you add a robot that is trained to do things on its own,
Easy
if
money.
it ever faults,
Easy money.
if it ever faults,
$30,000 investment. $30,000 investment. I now contract my bot to Amazon. I now contract my bot to a depot.
I don't think they would do that.
Bro.
Yeah, I don't,
easy.
yeah, like
I don't think
Money.
Amazon's looking to hire robots right
Easy.
now.
yeah, I
easy.
like I like
You know,
think
you
like they
gotta
would
think.
rather have a real person
Hello,
like
this is
working.
Amazon speaking.
We're already losing jobs to AI. You're already losing.
Okay, but
you're
like that's
already
like a
losing
whole nother thing.
prerequisite
That's a
qualification.
different, but
That's a
that's
fact.
yeah, but that's a different thing. I think that
That's a fact.
Let's talk about AI for a second. AI it's taken over right
Yo,
now.
and I just met this chick who that is her job, dude. I dead ass.
What do you mean it's her
Her
job?
job. She works for some .edu company. Like essentially, it's online learning, and her job is to incorporate curriculums for online learning into school districts all around.
That's
like-
crazy.
Like, is it?
Because you know I'm in school right now, and you know one of the things that they keep saying is don't use AI. They're using
Yeah,
AI
you
trackers. To
literally-
see, is this in this essay? Is it in this essay? Are you
Yeah.
using AI to make a source credible sheet? Like
because you can
those type of
literally put
things.
in the prompts for like a college essay, put that in,
Anything.
you get a full detailed thing, edit it a little bit, and there you go.
Literally.
I didn't even have that. I didn't have access to that until
But that's
probably my senior year of college, and I didn't even use it because I was
That's
like,
the
I
theme-
don't
that's the
one
theme
trust it
of
or
the
like
show.
even know how to use
I
it.
That's
use
the
it.
theme of the show. It's an advancement of technology. You just how can it service you though? Don't become the person
I can tell you exactly
that
how it serves
rejects
me.
Sheesh, dude, what? Stop talking to
Elisha.
me, bro.
Ew.
Not like that.
Stop
Damn.
talking to me, dude.
I'm a student, buddy.
Yo,
Get
I'm
your
a
mind out the
student.
gutter, Pop.
what's wrong with you?
Get your mind out the
Nah,
gutter,
I'm
bro.
fucking with you. But you can, if you can find a way so that it services you, like no pun intended. All right, I think that it's applicable. Why wouldn't you?
There's goods and
Right,
bads.
like, yeah.
There's right now, I think, especially with election time, being able to make fake videos of things is such a bad thing because of the elderly people that will not be able to understand it's not
Yeah,
real.
no, yeah. Like I feel
My
like
grandmother sent me a video the other day on Halloween of like this cat turning into like this like Day of the Dead animal.
and she thought it was
She was
real.
like, "Wow, look at how beautiful." I was like, "This is not real." She goes, "Yes, it is. It's on Facebook." I'm like, it's not real. Like,
I mean, like
It's on Facebook.
I don't know. Sometimes though, when
Facebook's
I like,
credible.
yeah, but when I'm like scrolling on TikTok and like I hear a AI sound of a celebrity, like they made a celebrity
I love
say
those.
something else, it's so funny. But then I'm like, wait, it's really creepy though because it sounds exactly like I don't know. It freaks me out.
I want to
Okay.
make
I don't
a
like it.
Brandon
Good
Reed
check.
AI so I can just ruin
Oh,
you.
I would like. I honestly,
Oh,
I'm
me?
excited for the
Put it in-
technological
put it in a
advancement.
quote. Are you?
Yo, absolutely. I can't wait.
See,
to,
but that you want to know
I
that
can't
that's
wait
like
for it.
so surprising to
I can't
hear
wait
come
for
out
it.
of your mouth because I feel like you just I don't know. I feel like
that
you
makes more sense.
are okay and like simple. Like,
Yeah, I
with-
think
with
Brandon likes the
simplicity.
simplicity of life.
Yeah.
But, Neanderthals are often
Yeah, so
interested
then-
in new advancements in
You're not
technologies.
So
The
then
fire
why-
to the robot.
Exactly. So then why would what makes you feel
One,
excited about technological advancements?
one because it's inevitable, and two because I think that it implements a new it's a new ground. Like everyone has to learn. Like you're
Okay.
gonna no matter where you were at that time, it's about when it was introduced and when it was implemented and was start and go. Like it's here now. What are you gonna do with it? And people already had it before you for years. Companies have already been incorporating AI into their projects, into their adjustments for years before it became accessible to the person every day.
Yeah, but
So
like
I
do you
Video
think
game companies.
Yeah, but like I don't think
Yeah,
that I don't know. I mean, maybe this is kind of a wild thing for me to say, but I don't think that like any average person should just like be like, I could just play around with AI. Like, you know what I mean? Like if you're especially it's like Elijah just said, we're like, I don't know, like even this goes off of like our last episode, like with like an election time, like people using AI to like do like that. That's not cool. You know what I mean? Then obviously
It's too mainstream already.
Yeah, but people are using AI to create like host accounts to spawn and retrend things on TikTok and Threads, like to keep traction for ad marketing and generate revenue
there's
off
pros
of
and
this
cons.
shit.
Yeah, there's
Like-
pros
like,
just like there is
just
to
off of
everything in life.
Basic programming that's a bag you didn't have access to 5 years ago.
Yeah, but like
You know,
I
and it's
don't
like,
know if I
okay.
really wanted that.
And
that's why we're talking about it
yeah,
today
That's,
on
that's what
episode
we're
Like,
talking
thank you,
about,
Elijah.
but,
Like, thank you for stating the
Episode two.
freaking obvious. Like,
Calm down.
why wouldn't you? Why would you
like
be
you're wearing a
afraid?
tarot card T-shirt, and like you're like, yeah, and here we are talking about technology, and
I like the martini.
like, yeah, I know. Thank you.
I could use a martini right now.
Okay, like,
no. No.
yeah, no.
I
Like,
think
we're not at a bar. We're not at a local bar.
I think one thing that was mentioned earlier though is like how you said they're trying to incorporate it into educational opportunities.
Yes, that's the point that we.
I don't know how to feel about that. As somebody,
Elijah, I don't know how to feel about that. You sat
Why?
there and
As
literally
somebody
just said,
who,
"Oh well,
as-
yeah,
as
I
somebody
wouldn't have
who's
graduated
cheated."
high school without my Chat GPT best
yeah,
friend."
well, that
Like,
was off camera. But let me explain that now.
sorry, that was off camera. Sorry, guys, putting Elijah on the spot.
In high school, when I found out that was a thing, I definitely took advantage of the resources. Write me an essay in 2 minutes, submit that, and they just didn't.
Yeah, but
know
you
there was
edited it to make it sound
Nope. Not once.
Wait, did you at least use it to edit itself? Like, did you at least say, "Hey,
I mean,
run,
as
run
long as it
check,"
looked like normal,
like
it was
run
just
check
copy
or
paste.
something?
Elijah, like you
Copy,
wouldn't,
paste,
you,
submit.
So there
yeah,
was
but like you
99.
wouldn't, you
Boom.
wouldn't make
Please.
it like feel like you wouldn't.
I didn't care.
Elijah,
It was such. If I could, why would I care about that English class assignment? Why? I'm in 11th grade. Like, why would I care about something like that?
Because, like, learning the
expand your mind.
yeah.
Bro, you want to write a paper for paper right now?
You said the
Thank you. Story for story? Come on.
You're trying to go
Poem for
story.
poem? Anecdote for anecdote? What are we talking about?
Do you even know what an anecdote is?
Yes.
Don't try to
Personal
play
piece.
him like that. If
Come
he-
on, stop
He said that
chatting.
with
Person or
confidence.
place.
You
No,
can't do
personal
that.
piece.
You can't
Personal
do that to
anecdote.
no.
Thank you. Wow, Elijah. Do you know what a haiku is?
Yeah, but I'm not gonna try to define that. 'Cause I definitely, I didn't pay
Okay,
attention to
so
English class.
he don't know because he didn't care about English class.
Because it's
You
such,
said poetry
it's so
for poetry.
boring.
You did say poetry
Elijah,
for
that's
poetry.
not.
She hit
See,
you
but
with the haiku.
okay, like I
Alexis,
understand that.
I could have done anything that I had to do in college in 7th grade. Like realistically, it's so easy. Like English is probably the easiest thing you have to do. Oh, cite a source and use a quote in this argumentative essay. It's the easiest thing to do. 500
Yeah, but like,
words, boom.
yeah, but like,
I sit there in my bedroom 2 hours before it's due, just speaking into a microphone, and it does it for me. That's all I have to do.
Elijah, but like, don't you feel? But like, I feel like I don't know. I feel like
It's different from me than
oh
other
god,
people.
this is gonna sound so corny, but I
Let's hear
I
it.
feel like when I grew up, like when I would write essays, I felt that like they were like part of me. Like they.
I just don't like
you could-
writing. Like I was never interested.
See,
in
well, I
English.
like to write, so
Yeah.
it was like fun for me to do that, especially an argumentative essay. Like, God, I would like to stand my point in a paper too, where I can just go on and on and on
I don't
about
know
it.
why.
I
I don't
get
know why,
that.
but something really like I really believe that you would just make an argument on a piece of paper like that.
What?
I mean, just like
I
I
think-
don't know why.
You don't
I
see
truly-
me,
Great take
It
from
is
you,
like-
Brandon.
Brandon.
Thank
You don't see me doing that.
No, he says that he
it
does.
Oh
I
yeah.
do.
Oh my
No,
God.
I think
100%.
I understand what you know when you're passionate about something and it's a topic that you want to write about. It's a lot more.
Yeah, it's a lot
interesting,
easier.
but
It's like reading a book though too. Like it's a
I
lot
can't
hard.
read.
It's a,
like I just fall asleep.
you don't know how to read,
Physically, I can, but I'm not. I cannot look down at a book.
Elijah. Elijah, that's like not.
Stop. Like,
No.
do you wait? When's the last
Sleep
time you read? What's the
disorders.
last thing you read?
Something in my English
Is
classes.
that, no, I'm
here.
not saying this profound because that's not the last
Something
thing.
in my English classes here.
Okay, but
probably.
like you can't even say something in my English class because you didn't read it. You read the Spark Notes 5 minutes before class, and then when you had a quiz, you would literally be like, "Yo, so what's the answers for?"
No,
4
I
through
nail
12?
those things every time.
I-
Those classes are so easy. You put me in 4th year college class for English right now. I guarantee you I'm passing with a 90 plus, easily.
Elijah, that's like
English
pretty.
is such an easy topic.
But I can guarantee you that there'd be some like kids that are English majors right now that would be so offended by you
they
saying
would be.
that.
But you know, if I went and did their career, I'd be more
probably
successful in a shorter amount of time. So
Oh my God.
if I sat down today and I was like, I want to write a book, that book's going viral.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna write a book.
I want to hear it. I want to read it.
Well, I
Listen to
haven't
an
written.
audio
Would you
books.
trust? Would you?
I haven't written it yet.
So would you trust like
not here.
technology and medicine?
In medicine?
Yeah, because that's like they say everyone says that's the next thing. It's
yeah,
the
I
tech-
trust it in
the-
in medicine.
In
And
a
medicine.
sense, yes, but in a sense, no. You know,
Like
my
the
grandma-
Like, what if it could figure out how to cure cancer?
like the
well,
pri-
the thing
like
about
they-
cancer too is even if it was cured, they wouldn't release it. So
Elijah, why?
that's the truth.
Amen.
It's the industry. It's money
Amen.
making. You know, medicine is medicinal costs. That's the reason everything costs so much.
Yeah, but I think that
You know,
if
you-
I
you're
think
telling
that
me
if
that-
we came together like as and finally found a cure for
Do
cancer,
you think
I
nobody's ever
that-
found a cure?
what?
You don't think anyone's ever found a cure?
No, there probably have been people
They're
that
dead. They found it and they got killed.
Oh no!
It's like as sad as any.
Did Beyonce get to them too?
No, stop.
In reality, though, you know, it is sad because you know there's people that really do suffer from these things. You know, my mom, she had ovarian cancer a couple of times, and you know, when it comes to cancer, to know that that is an industry that is based for the people and is corrupt in itself is sad. You know,
So you trust the medicine?
no, my grandparents are both doctors and they don't trust.
So the
medicine.
prosthetics or the like the nanobots, because that's like that they say
The
that
what?
that's gonna
The
be-
nanobots?
like the microbial, like the like little. I'm saying it's do your own research. I don't need to sit here and try to explain
it's
it.
very complex.
I
It's not
don't.
something-
I don't
it's
need
not
to
a good
sit here
podcast
and try
topic.
to need to go off about this stuff. But it's like, you know, forms of vaccinations and treatments and like preemptive treatment care. Like essentially, you would take these plasmas that were enriched with. It's just.
I
I'm
think
just saying.
putting technology into medicine is
So,
another
yes.
way to just
would
give
you
people
trust
fears
it
of
though?
it.
Would you trust it if you're because I'm saying if you have this innate fear of technology, my next question is like, well, that's the next thing. Is medicine is eventually going to take a
It's not that
technological
okay,
leap.
but like that, like you're getting
you know.
super philosophical about it. Like
No,
it's not. Yes, you
I'm
are
just
because
I'm
it's
in
not.
I'm just in
It's
character.
not about. It's like technology can be a scary fucking thing. Are you kidding me?
Absolutely.
Like hello, like. Everybody knows that the internet already reads everything that we do and scans everything that we do. Like, why would we just
Does that
I
scare
don't know.
you?
I just what?
Does that scare you?
A little bit? Are you kidding?
No way.
No, because to me it does.
Yeah,
It
it's so
scares
weird.
you?
I think it's just,
Yes, because why am I sitting there talking about something that I rarely talk about, and then
You
20
open your
minutes
phone
later,
and it's
it's like
there.
I'm getting an Instagram ad, and it's like, oh my god, toenail clippers and
Dog
emerald
treats?
green, and it's like
the-
like what?
It's
Like, you know what I
real.
mean?
It's the age of transparency. We just live in the age of transparency.
Yeah, we
guess.
live in the age of transparency, but it also comes to a certain point where it's like we also grew up on the like notion that like it's okay to be private about certain things in your life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't think that like robots should be able, you know what I mean? Like
it's invasive.
It's invasive. Exactly. It's like, okay, like, yeah, nobody wants to do their laundry. Like they want a robot to come do their laundry. Like, yeah, but
That's
there's
just so lazy.
What?
Like,
yeah,
come on
that's
now.
like, it's like,
Really?
there's,
Stop.
where is like,
Really?
there,
No
yeah,
way.
like, where's the motivation? Like, just, that's a normal everyday thing that people have had
It'll
to do for
overrun us.
how long now? Like, I don't need a robot to, like, I mean,
To clean your car.
I mean, as fun as it would be to have a
clean your
robot
car.
to do all
Okay,
your
but, like,
chores,
okay,
it's
but
not really
there's
worth it.
no way. Like, there's
Are you
no
that
way.
lazy,
Like,
Brandon?
Absolutely.
So you're telling me like if
Clean my
so
house,
you would
clean
pay
my
30K
Yeah.
for somebody to do your laundry.
but Brandon, I
Easy.
hate to break it to you. You're
Wash
not,
your dishes.
no,
Easy.
no,
And clean- Send it to
Elijah,
work.
he's
Part-time-
not getting just one robot does not just like one robot does not
Absolutely.
do
Listen,
everything.
look, one robot
No,
here.
it
This is
doesn't.
my scheme.
Calm
This
down,
is my
calm
scheme for one bot, right? This is my scheme for one bot. Program one bot, right?
See,
Program
Elijah-
one bot.
Calm down.
Pro-
Robots should not be getting you this man that's already working on
No,
you. Come
it's
on.
just
What?
like
I'm not-
no,
I
because
get
he's
it.
like, well, I'm gonna have a robot that like literally braids my hair and like trims my beard for me.
I think Brandon-
and then
Brandon
also
should
like
have- Listen, Alexis,
clocks me into work so I can
Listen.
get an extra hour of sleep.
Yes,
like
you
that's
could-
You gotta
Brandon,
give
that's
Brandon-
not realistic. Where's the beauty and the simplicity of life? Where is the beauty in this? Like,
I
where
think
is that?
robots were
It's
created
not.
by
You gotta
man.
give him. You gotta
Well,
give him
yeah,
benefit
and
of
a
the
lot
doubt.
of the
though.
Man.
and a lot of the things that men have created. Avery,
no, I
Avery and I
meant
were talking about this on the car ride over.
mankind,
Everybody's
mankind.
sick of what men always have to say. So why are we?
Mankind.
Oh, God. Sorry.
Very, very heated discussion over here on the Two Scoops podcast.
I meant mankind.
I think-
you know, I was like, you know, it's
With
It
you,
took a
Brandon,
group of
the
people to
reason
make
reason
robots.
that Brandon really wants robots is, you know, he fears his back giving out soon, and he
I know.
knows if he
No,
doesn't
needs
if he
the
doesn't
walker.
have
He literally wants. He's gonna be like one of those
That's a
dogs
huge-
that,
actually-
like
that's
become
a
like
great way, though.
paraplegic and they have the little rolly things. He's gonna.
It's
have
a great
one.
way to segue,
But
though.
it's
What
a
do you think
robot, so
about-
it still like does everything that like he
Oh.
would want.
What do you think about robots as caregivers for like elderly people?
No,
in the
that is
future?
so weird because when
Easy,
you're dying,
easy money.
oh my.
Do you think it'd be
God.
scary? You think it'd be
Way
scary
better
as
when
an
care.
you're
old person?
no because what?
Would it be scary if you were an old person and instead of
Have you
having
seen
Yes,
some of the
oh my
people
God.
that take care of them?
Elijah, you don't think that I think that if you were on your deathbed and you didn't have like the comfort and care of real people around,
I
of
completely
human
agree.
beings, like just hearing a human voice probably when you're
But have
dying
you- have you
is
seen,
probably
like-
so
Just-
comforting.
Have you actually like seen like retirement home situations? Like,
Yeah,
my-
like,
my
like
grandmother's
those
right
like those
now.
deep
Yes,
like
and
yeah.
I used to have to go and sing at the retirement
then,
homes
like,
when I
have
was
you
a young
seen the
child,
like, have you
and I
just
used to
seen
be
that
scared of the
environment?
retirement homes.
That-
You
that-
know, you never think about it. Like they
So-
probably enjoyed that so much because it was just somebody coming to do something.
Exactly.
So
That's
to
what
take
I mean.
that away,
Exactly.
it-
Why
that's
would we?
scary.
I think-
Why exactly? I don't agree with retirement homes to begin with. So,
So
it's like,
throw
why
the
are we
robots
gonna?
in there? They'll get a 10 times better life.
don't
I
think so.
disagree with you
Everything's
100%.
clean.
But
That
like, if
robot's
you
never
want to
not
think
doing
that because
anything.
you're gonna have
Wiping
your Betty
every
Crocker
ass,
one, you're gonna
like,
have the one that
every,
like.
Would you
cleaning
let a
everything
Brandon,
like
would you let a robot operate on you?
yeah, like in surgeries
Surgery?
and like, bro, I hope to. I
Would
hope
you?
Are you
that's my yeah.
Nah.
That's like
nah.
Brandon.
What are you talking about?
What are you
here?
talking- what-
You-
yeah.
You're gonna
I
let
hope
you're
to
gonna
get
let
there
a
at some
robot.
point.
Your
Brandon.
robot's gonna cut a scalpel through your body and try to fix your organs.
And now look at the contrary.
And you're
then the
letting something
contrary.
that doesn't have any body parts, no
And then-
conscience.
and
Can I
imagine-
make a
no
point?
brain doing that.
He just asked me a question.
Can I make a point? I find that really actually funny that you're sitting there saying that you would allow a robot to do a surgery on you, but you like don't believe in like you like don't like with like medicine and stuff, like you don't take like Advil, like you know what I mean, like
I don't.
exactly, but you're gonna let a robot you
that
tore your ACL
theoretic-
and you're gonna let a robot like figure that out.
Theoretically,
You're gonna be
for, like,
on the field after a
for the
football
sake
game
of the-
injured, and he's gonna
Yeah,
come
for
up
the
to
sake
you.
Yeah,
of
like-
the show, if
What
we're
is your
talking
injury
about
level?
if we're talking about a future where
Like you might
There's
as well say
robots,
I'm gonna
yeah.
allow a robot to give me a lobotomy, like you know what I mean,
I
like
want one
that's
so
crazy.
bad. Just a no.
yeah,
Oh,
just to
God.
know. Just
No,
to
I
know.
think robots. It's not
Yeah.
something that I would want introduced in the world. I think
Absolutely.
I mean, we've seen in countless
easy.
movies. You know, there's a reason that
I
there's
think we
stigma
need it.
around robots.
I think
we
we
don't.
need 'em.
I don't think we need them at all.
I think we need 'em.
Not in the
Yeah.
slightest.
Look at people, bro.
I think Okay, but like,
Look
okay.
at people.
What do you mean? What do you mean? Look at people.
When you say look at people, what does it have to do with robots?
Look at you. Like you're the one that's sitting there that's like, yo, like I would love for a robot to do every normal thing that every human does. I would love to have a robot do that for me.
Would you listen to Lil Robo _3000's EP?
Easy, I probably do
No,
right
you
now.
wouldn't.
Yeah, he
Stop
probably does.
lying,
No,
bro.
he
I
honestly
do
probably
right.
does right now.
I probably do
He's sitting
right
there in his
now.
car. Like,
He's
come
like,
on, man.
he's making his own beats with it. He's like, yo.
He's like, well, I'm really feeling this, and it's just
You guys, you guys don't turn the volume up and down like in the car.
No, Brandon.
You guys
Sometimes,
don't-
no,
You,
it
you guys
depends-
don't like
depends on the
rock
song,
volume?
depends on the
You know, it's
song.
not like-
No,
You don't DJ in your car.
no. My volume in my car is always at one volume, and it's enough to the level where I can still hear myself sing. But it's
I get
it's
it.
like to the point where like I sound good enough because I'm meshing in with the voices.
You're
of the
trying to
people
convince yourself
around
that
me.
you sound like
so you just
Beyonce
got-
when you're
what's
singing,
the-
so you
what-
keep it at a minimum.
Elijah,
volume.
I've
gonna
always
do?
thought I was a good singer, and I'm gonna die on that hill. So.
I've never heard it, so I can't say if you.
I'm
are
not
or
getting on the internet to share it with
Two
the world.
Scoops singing pod right now. Give us a verse.
No,
All right, moving on.
ask Brandon to sing and see how.
Young B Reed
Yo, stop, because you might come out, bro. I might drop a bar too.
from Pittsburgh.
From Pittsburgh.
Okay.
You don't give
Pennsylvania.
Pittsburgh vibes.
Hell no.
I don't get what vibes do I give.
Somebody who lived off the coast of the U.S. for like 60 years and then came here, and now is trying to tell us like what we have problems with when you didn't have any problems living
Yeah.
on an island with a marmot and
literally.
a capybara.
Yeah,
Come on, man.
that's so funny.
You know, I just think it's funny. You're 13 years older than me, but I feel like you're like 70.
Yeah, he's an old man.
You're just unk. Like, you're just old.
Okay, but like, here's the thing. Like,
The
What's
knee's
the-
giving out.
No.
Do you not-
No technology.
like,
Period.
oh, no. I think that I think that us as a society have gotten used to having technology around. I
Yeah.
mean, look at what we're
Having it
doing
on our
right
phones.
now.
What's the
we have
limit
it on
to
our
it,
phones.
then?
We have it all around this room.
I mean, everything
in, us right
here
now.
is technology.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so what's the limit
exactly.
to you?
TVs,
Yeah,
lights,
this is
cameras.
Exactly. But
action.
you know what I mean? It's like my limit, and this segues into our like next topic, is that I don't want technology to overtake my day-to-day interactions
completely
and
agree.
like my life. You know, I don't want to like when I go out to eat at a restaurant, like, hello, that's my job. Like, imagine you having a robot waiter. Like,
Imagine a
that's-
robot food runner. You know how smooth it'd be? I would love to have a robot
they
do my job. Oh my God.
You know what I mean? Like there's no intimacy within life anymore once you have a robot in play doing everything.
I agree.
get it. For certain things, like, yeah, in medicine, it makes a lot of sense because, robots are smarter than humankind, and they were created to be smarter than us. So when it comes to certain things like medicine and stuff like that, it makes sense for it to be in that realm. But I don't think for like you like wanting them to like vacuum your house, I don't think that that's like necessary. And I don't think
No.
People
you know-
have people have humans.
and like
do it.
imagine trying to pursue a business with like that market. Like
I said,
nobody's
more
like
human.
thinking
All your
of,
jobs opportunities are just going to get taken by robots.
Yeah.
And because everyone always talks about, there's these
Therefore,
people
so
stealing
back to
our
my
jobs.
point, so you'll
These
need a
people are
robot.
stealing our jobs.
No,
So
it's
now
just
let's take our human jobs and give them to robots
Yeah.
to leave us to do nothing.
Like Brendan, no
It doesn't
offense,
make
you
sense.
wouldn't have a job either, bro.
Robot.
They
can't
were-
cook
I've
food
already
like that.
seen-
Oh, of course.
Wait,
a robot can't cook food, but a robot can literally fold my clothes and like cut my hair
It's a different.
and
thing.
serve a table of people.
Nah, they
How
probably
are
will.
you going to say that,
They
like,
probably will though.
What?
Wait,
They
let
probably
me say
will to
something.
an
There's
extent.
in Japan, there's already full shops that are completely AI food. Like you
That is
go to the
so
screen,
weird, and
you put
that's
what
so
you want on this
odd.
burger. They take it, they form it, they cook it. They
what does
send
that
it
mean?
out.
What does that mean? There's AI food. Like, what does that?
It's
is
literally
it,
like it's
are
a
you
program?
eating plastic? Are you eating fiberglass?
No, it's
Like,
it's regular ingredients,
You're not
but
wrong.
there's
Within
no
it.
people working there. You go in,
That's so
you
odd.
look at this screen, you tap, I want a cheeseburger with fries, I want lettuce, tomato, ketchup, and it takes that order.
plain ass
It takes
burger order.
It's not my order, like, because I'm just making something up. But when you go there, you put it in, and then it's just these electronic arms that take this bun, this burger, this lettuce, this ketchup, all these things, and then it just puts it through a door. Do you want that?
Does it taste good?
I don't know. I haven't
What
had
does
it.
What does it taste like?
Well, you literally just that.
I wouldn't be
that's
opposed.
crazy because he just sat there. And
People
goes,
eat
a
White
chef
Castle.
could never. A robot could never be a chef. Never. Like literally.
Can never
like,
do that. My job.
No,
Can't take that from me. It's all cool until it's my job.
You know, dead ass. Dead ass.
Oh, you want to be a server? Cool. Chef? Absolutely not. Nope.
Absolutely
Nope.
not. Like no way.
You want to be on a podcast? Hell no. Get out. Nope. What are we talking about?
Seriously,
hopefully
Brandon-
we get a robot on the show.
Brandon,
I'm like
you are
not
a
doing-
robot, bruh. That's why you're so in favor of this right now. You're trying to persuade. If I rip on your arm right now, I'm like, come off, bro.
See, like he reminds me of like ET though. Like he'd be like the ET robot.
No, never again.
No, I think we're already social media and technology obsessed as it is.
Yeah.
To add robots into the world is just
We don't need
another
thing.
clutter.
Yeah, we
It's
don't
more
need.
than
Yeah, we don't need
unnecessary
another
shit.
like chaotic, like
think about the
organism in
kids.
our
Like there's like 6-year-olds walking around with
ecosystem.
iPhone 16s. Like what is going on?
Who?
Like little kids.
Oh,
7-year-old kids with
Odie,
iPhone 10s.
I be
like
seeing
what?
kids with better phones than me. I'm like,
why do you have a phone? What do you do with
you
that
wanna know
phone?
what's sad though? It's like sad too. It's because I feel like I see kids now and they obviously, they're way more tech savvy than even all of us because it's literally all they have grown up with. But it's sad to me. It's honestly, it makes it like
Their social skills are terrible.
oh my God, they have none.
Terrible.
Like you see kids like running around in public and it's like, do you even know how to like interact? That's what I mean is that it's like, do you want like, you know what I mean? Like, let's be honest. Everybody has their opinion on like how people just are in their day-to-day lives. And it's like, do you
Dumb.
really do it?
A lot of idiots out there.
But like,
oblivious.
but like, do you-
Give me the robots.
yeah, but like,
But
that's
the
what I'm
robots are going to be
saying.
just as lifeless as those
Exactly.
people.
They would be even
they'll
more
at least
lifeless.
Be more intelligent.
Brandon,
But do you
think-
value
yeah.
intelligence over like actual human interaction? Because you could say that you do, but I think you get those robots in here and you start talking to them and you're going to be like, yeah,
You're not
this
wrong.
is boring as shit.
You're not
Why
wrong.
am I talking
I
to
like it.
a screen?
OD. Brandon, imagine having a robot girlfriend. Like, you think that would be fun?
Brandon. What do you want done today?
I mean, when my hairline finally falls back and it stops, like,
Just gotta let it
happening
go.
for me, like,
Episode 3, if you're not bald,
yeah.
I'm gonna be disappointed.
No way.
No,
You
but
know,
like
what's it,
seriously, it's like the thing. It's like, how are you like that? Like if you're sitting here basically saying that you would like be okay with like I don't know. It's just like, would
Are you
be
okay with replacing the people in your life with robots?
Oh, easy.
See, that's what I mean.
No,
I know, like he's
trolling,
crazy.
bro.
That could
You're
be
just
much
trying to
easier.
get reaction.
Easy.
There's no way.
Easy money.
You would
That's
be about to
easy.
be playing Apex with 3 robots?
Easy.
Dropping 20 bombs every game. Aimbot.
Every
What are you
game.
talking
Easy.
about? What does
No,
that
it's
mean?
just
It's just a
game.
video game that I play with.
Oh my God. This is just a video game that means that bros hop on.
It's me and the guys, man. Me and the dudes hopping on a game late night.
Oh, shit, you're so fucking. I can't.
I'm just saying.
I
man,
think-
No,
I
but
don't see
Brandon,
the
that's
deficit.
crazy for you to sit there and
don't
say
see
like
it.
that. You literally think
I just think it's
that
weird.
you like. Yeah, it's
Like,
so
what?
weird. Like
It's such
imagine
a
you getting
foreign
married and you're like,
concept.
and here I am getting married to my little robot wife.
You may now kiss the
I'm not-
bride and you lift up
I
like
wouldn't
a
marry
metal
her.
sheet.
You
Like,
can't
what are
marry
we
something
talking
you
about?
own.
Brandon,
Oh, like
you're
Like,
going against your own views here.
No,
Yeah.
I'm just saying. You
Yeah.
can't marry
Yeah.
something you own.
yeah.
You know.
Listen, if you want to go have 2 robot wives, I'm not going to stop you from doing that. But listen, I just don't think that's
They're
No,
way
seriously,
for
me.
no. There's gonna be a new reality show, like when
the Real Housewives.
So you would
the
rather
real, the
the
real
Real
housewife,
The Real Housewives of IT Tech.
no,
Like,
yeah.
the Real
Or like
Housewives
the Real
of
Housewives
MIT.
of Brandon Reed, like the Real Housebots of Brandon Reed,
And
like
it's produced by
literally-
robots.
Yeah, and it's literally him with all of his robot women, like
argue
living in
that
this robot mansion.
I argue that I would be able to have more human interpersonal reaction because the robots are doing
Argue
all
that.
of the
I
things.
want to hear you try and argue that point
Because
right
they're
now.
doing, they literally
Let's
would
get
be
to it.
doing all of the work that like that.
How does that make them human?
I would get to now spend more of my time with humans, other humans.
And then
But
go home to robots?
Yeah, that's fine.
Would you rather have a wife and a family or 3 robots?
A cappuccino machine.
Cappuccino machine robot number 1. Espresso
I mean-
number 2 on the couch.
Would I rather
Yeah,
have a wife and
Avi.
a family and then 3 robots? Or,
Would you rather have like a nice, loving family, white picket fence, golden
or
shepherd
how
at the
many
door?
robots? How many robots though?
I'll give you
Brandon, like-
three robots.
3 robots
That's all you have.
and AI.
But they are AI. That's what they are.
True.
That's to heart.
True. Okay, so three robots or a wife and kids. That's it. Simple.
Which
right?
one would you want?
He's gonna say the robot. Why are we even asking this
Say
damn
it.
question?
Say it right now.
Like, because
Say it. Say it.
Brendan, don't answer the damn question because
I want to know his answer. I want to know.
If I had to choose, like if
You
it
said
was
you're
like,
gonna be Brandon 100%.
Yeah, like if I had to choose 100%, it would definitely be the 3 robots.
Wrong.
The 3 robots.
Wrong.
that's what I mean. Like
The
he's
3 robots aren't
Dude,
stopping me
I'm
from having
telling-
a wife and kids, though.
Bro, but I'm telling you, if you could only have a real family or a robot family,
okay,
what are you
yeah,
hear me
he's
out.
choosing the robot. He's choosing the robot
robots-
because according to him, that would require him to be able to have more human interaction, which I don't know in what La La Land we're living in. That
Are you just gonna go out to clubs all day and be like, yeah, this is my human interaction for the day? Met 30 girls that were drunk.
No.
Like, what are you talking about, bro? What human interaction? The grocery store? Like what?
This is look. I hear you, but
No,
at
he
the end of
hears
the day,
he hears us, but he's still gonna rebuttal on
Yeah.
why he
Here's
thinks
Here's the
that
thing, though. You know,
Here's the
robots are
thing.
way cooler than family. Like, if I had a robot, they would never fail English class. Like, really.
Never. They wouldn't easily. My kid would never homeschooling. There's we're
Brandon,
just,
but,
there's
like,
too,
you yeah, but,
it's
like-
too profound. It's like there's so much you can do
Okay,
with
so
it.
like that just goes to show that like
It's
you
just like-
literally like don't like feel
3 robots.
Like, you don't care
will
about
actually
emotion or, like, a
you
personality.
it would
No,
afford
no.
me so much leisure in my life to help take care of my family.
But do you not
but
feel like life would get boring?
Yeah.
what? How
If,
is that
if you
boring?
don't do anything, life would get boring.
Yeah, but I'm saying
You know,
if I
you'll
had-
run.
if I had-
You will run out of things to do. Like you're not living in a place that has unlimited festivities. You know, if you have somebody doing
Go build-
everything in your
yeah.
home for you, you have no reason to be there. So you're
You
gonna be
have
out
much-
and about all the time.
and you go make something for yourself.
Like what? What are you gonna do on the day to day?
Yeah. What are you gonna do on
Go
your day
work
to day while your
from-
robots are doing everything
party.
else for you?
No raising a family. No, I don't.
Keep the robots in one house,
Keep
the wife and
investing
kids in
in
the other.
myself. Like
No, literally, he like has his corporation like running like by the robots,
I
and then
know.
he like lives. He has like a double
Why
life.
wouldn't you,
Brandon's
though?
gonna have a child and not be at the hospital because the robot's gonna bring it home.
But was he there?
It's gonna wrap it
But
up.
was
and
someone
bring it
there?
home.
That's the stork. Maybe that is the story.
Brandon's
of the
gonna
stork.
wake up out of
Brandon,
bed.
if
it's
you're
gonna
gonna
start
sit
brushing
here
his
and
hair,
say
his
that like
teeth.
a human life animal that was like created into a really cute like story
The stork
is
is the robot. He
I
came
think
and delivered
you're
you
just
to
you're
mom
not
and
you're
dad.
not being
it's
realistic.
Yeah, you're not. It's
No,
like
what,
that's
what
like,
happens
come on.
realistically? We're probably gonna go drop off the kid when they induce the pregnancy, and they'll take it, they'll incubate it for a little bit. Our robot will go
Incubation?
pick. Well, no, whatever.
Are you a
know.
chicken?
No, I hear you.
Yeah,
I
no,
hear you,
dead
I hear
ass.
you.
Like he's
Do
literally.
women
like, he wants his wife to
do you
lay
plan on
eggs.
incubating a child
I
one
wanna,
day?
yeah, I want to incubate my
Hey,
kids.
listen, and then
Human
and then,
incubator
and then I would
versus
send,
robot
and then we would
incubator.
be at home recovering, resting, and then we'll send our robot to come pick up the kid.
But
And then it'll, that's
you-
the initial reaction.
so you're just taking the wife home, like
Yeah, we're going to chill.
So fuck the kid, like he's just not. having
He's
his
in the
mom.
hospital.
So bro, kids need their mom.
Soon.
Yeah,
Like when they're born, like that's what a kid needs.
yeah.
You don't have to be there. You can be an absent dad. It's all right.
Thank you.
But listen,
Thank you.
that kid is not going with a robot.
No, it's
It's
not.
going
The,
home. It's
Brandon
the
don't have
stork.
to. Brandon don't have to
And
worry
then we
about being
tell
an
him-
absent
and then
dad
we
because
tell
the
him the special-
robot is
The
gonna go
robot's
pick it
gonna
up
be his
from
wife,
school.
his child, his
Yeah,
dog,
he-
his
the
cat,
right-
his
it's all-
it's-
brother,
he's-
aunt,
that's what I-
mom,
yeah.
everything. Idol.
Yeah, Brandon's family Christmas is gonna be him and the fucking robot.
Brandon's gonna be like, show me the sports game, and it's just gonna be 16 robots running in the house, fucking past each other. Like,
No, but that's what I mean. Like, I don't know. I feel like that's just like that's a
One on lawn and, like-
crazy way to
what
like.
do we
think.
what do we learn from Will Smith in that movie?
Elijah, I haven't seen that movie, so
Listen,
don't know
don't
what's
trust robots.
Wow.
Don't trust them.
Get over it, dude.
They're-
I think it's a weird fear. It's
think
a
about
weird,
Brandon.
it's a
Think about the
weird
amount
fear.
of mainstream hacking that
It's a
people are
weird
able to
phobia.
do.
They do it
You
now,
don't
easy.
think that somebody's gonna be able to hack a robot? Really?
yeah, no, probably
If,
not.
if I was your biggest op and I said I'm gonna kill you tonight with your own
You
robot,
wanna, no,
I would get it done.
My robot wouldn't do it because
Yes,
my
it would.
yeah, but you
it
don't
doesn't
know
have-
that.
My robot
The
would-
robot could turn on you. The
No,
robot,
he wouldn't. My
Oh
robot would
God,
never.
bro.
Brandon, they don't have feelings. That's the point of a
No,
robot.
my
But
robot
that-
would never. My
that's why
robot
It's
would
not a
know me.
sentient
Elijah.
being.
My robot would know me.
There's no point to this.
Brandon,
we
but
get
what do
it.
you
You like
mean?
robots. You don't like people. It's
My
okay.
robot would know
You're a
me.
14-year-old emo who doesn't like social interaction, so you want to talk to.
I'm
a
just saying
robot.
my robot would
That's
love
what I
me.
mean. Like, that's how I don't understand like your thought process right
What?
now, because it's like you're literally sitting here saying that you would rather have the robot so that you could
Live a
apparently
leisurely life. Yeah.
quote unquote, yeah, like quote unquote, live a leisurely life. But in
Live in leisure.
retrospective, a leisurely life is like appreciating the small things.
Oh,
And-
Yeah,
no.
nature.
Good God,
family.
I'll be
Brandon,
able
no,
to
because
appreciate the small things because I have more time to appreciate the small things.
Brandon,
so
I want you
then
to understand
go
something,
live your
right?
best
Wait.
life with your little robot and like live a happily ever after. And I hope it works.
I'll still have.
Would you do a podcast with two robots?
I'll still have flings. They'll be the
What?
Would you do podcasts with two robots?
easy.
No, you
I'm
wouldn't.
doing it right now.
You know that
Yeah,
no
okay.
robot could replicate me or her. No,
Oh,
nobody
D.
can.
Bro, come on.
There ain't no personalities like these
No,
two.
no person can replicate me.
No,
That's
no,
a
no,
one-on-one,
come
by the way.
on,
I'm just
bro.
saying
It's-
that. But listen,
there's a
robots are not the answer. That's my
Okay, but, like-
firm stance. You can't swap out a person for a robot and expect humanity to be good. Like it's just not gonna work.
Yeah.
I think it would be better.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I
Well,
think it would
like,
be better.
Why?
People would be cared for.
What would actually be better? Name one thing.
People would be cared for.
what does that even mean? People would be cared for. Like, what does that even mean? Elaborate on that.
No, that's care. That's
A
like
robot, like,
A robot that does my laundry. Okay.
yeah.
cares for
Brandon sounds like he needs a personal
Cooks me
caregiver. Like
food.
he's like actually physically disabled. He doesn't know what he's doing.
gives me food.
My robot wipes my ass every
Right.
week because I don't know.
Every now and then,
Can't bring
I
myself
run
to
out
do
of
it
toilet
anymore.
paper, and it grabs the toilet paper for me. You know, that's care.
Your wife could probably do that.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, Brandon, okay, so then, like, would you rather, like, do you want, like, a robot pet, too? Like, but you said they're not pets.
They're not pets, actually.
They're not pets.
No, but
They're robots.
They're important though.
Okay.
Yeah,
Do you think that like robots could be teachers?
easy, better.
Would you send your kid to a school with a robot teacher?
Absolutely.
What about Robot Chicken?
You want to talk about early childhood development? That kid is coming out a genius by 10.
You know, I have thought
Like,
about that.
that's, like,
That
so
kid's coming
unrealistic
in, like,
because
a
not all
genius.
kids, like...
They
and
don't learn the
For
same.
you, yeah, and for you to think that, like,
Genius.
a kid is going to learn more from a robot, a fucking
An
piece of metal...
infinite well of knowledge that
Oh
is
my
built.
God.
But the thing is,
that
not everyone
built-
perceives knowledge
Infinite
like
well
that.
Yes, but
knowledge.
if they're with each
Infinite
other,
well of knowledge.
it's first of all that's what they are, and if it's trained to just perceive the give information to the growth of that individual, yeah, well, I would think that a hyper focused program would nourish my child's mind much better than any human could to help induce a lot of things, motor
So
functions.
you thinking when like okay, but then like let's talk about like emotional like trauma and stuff like that. You think that
Yeah.
a robot's gonna like
parents are fighting.
there'll
Yeah, so,
probably
like, let's
be
get-
less emotional trauma because
Kills them.
humans cause the emotional trauma.
Brandon, what you're not
There
understanding.
would be less emotional
What you're
trauma.
you're not taking into account,
because
right?
humans
You want your kids
cause
to
the
learn.
emotional trauma.
Brandon.
Emotional trauma is
How do you learn?
Is human impact is like an inflicted thing. Another
When you were
human-
5 years old, what was your method of learning? Was it reading from a robot, like reading information?
I
That
wish.
was how you got smarter.
I
no.
wish I had to read books.
Young
I had to
children
crack
rely
open a
on
book. I had
hands-on
to go to the
experience
library, dude.
and
I had to
teaching.
what? The
research
what?
it. I had to go to the library.
The bibliography.
I go to the library
You're like-
and I pick out my little books
Whatever.
and I sat
I
there.
had to go.
dystopian novel.
I had to, yes.
biography of Brandon.
I had to go fucking pull it up. Pull it up.
No, but
Hey, sit down
okay,
and
but
note it.
Brandon, like exactly,
Take
it's
notes
like,
on
but
it.
that's what I mean. Like that's things that kids now like take for granted. What kid do you know whips out a book and is like, "Hey, I'm gonna sit here and read." I haven't seen a child do that
I'm going
in
to be
years.
reading the thesaurus today. What do you think about? Mom, I would like to read the dictionary. Nobody's doing that. That's equivalent when you
Because you have it all in the palm of your
bro,
hand.
Brandon. What you don't
Brandon,
understand
but
is
like
if
that,
robots.
like why would we like? Yeah, we can take advantage of that to a certain degree, but when you're like taking advantage of it to the point where again, it's literally taking over your day-to-day life and your social interactions, and you don't know how to be around people. Hello, do you not see the issue that happened after COVID?
I get that.
Literally. Everybody was like, we don't know how to socially interact. I see it every day at fucking work. Are you kidding me? Every day I look at people and I'm like, I don't like, you are literally living in a dystopian world. I
So
don't know
give me
what
the
is going on.
robots.
There's people,
It's
there's
like,
people
and
that
it's
are
also, it's
25
like,
years old and
do you
can't order
like
off a menu.
watching, like I hate when I like see people like out with their kids and the kids are just sitting there propped up with an iPad.
Oh my
That is
God!
not
No,
if-
that needs to be talked about. When I'm at a restaurant and I see some 13-year-old boy walking in, hoodie on, AirPods in, whole family, and he's just
Oh, I don't lie. Like that was probably you as a
hell
kid.
no.
That was you every day.
I was not allowed to do that. I was raised by like two Southern grandparents. Like you had to be with your family. You don't get to just butt into the world of Spotify whenever you want to at a family dinner. Like that is so weird to me, and it's like very common between people. It's weird.
Well, that's what I mean is that it's like, Brennan, like literally imagine like you're like out with your family that you're going to have, but you're also going to have your family robots. Like, are you bringing the robots to entertain the
Are
children?
you bringing your robot?
They
like
come
when you
with
go on,
Flags.
when you
They're
go,
a
yeah,
nanny.
when,
I don't understand.
When
This
you
is
go to Disney
humane
for the first time.
This is humane.
No, it's
like,
not.
You're talking
It's-
about
Brandon,
it's
it's
okay
the
for people
opposite
to
of
have.
humane. It's a robot.
It's okay, but I'm saying, but it's okay for people to have indentured servants, assistants, personal assistants, nannies.
But they get
house
treated like
cleaners.
humans.
Like
That, yeah, they get treated like humans and they get paid for it and they
you
have
know,
their own
they
life
get
outside of
treated
being a
like
personal
humans.
assistant.
They're literally literally
work and
someone
reward.
their job is based off of cleaning up the messes of other people. Like
Okay.
it's not necessarily humane work. I'm not
Okay,
discrediting
but like
it.
you're sitting
but
there
it's not
saying you're sitting there
necessarily humane
talking
work.
you're sitting there talking about it as if you have any experience doing any of that. You don't.
It took a
Swap
long
the
time
tempo,
for
swap
me.
the tempo.
It took a long time for me to stop going to the laundromat and having them do my laundry for me. I did that upwards until I was like 27.
And that's a luxury, is it
till
not?
like 27 years old.
Is that not a luxury?
Because there was no way that anyone could tell me that $40, including the tip, wasn't like worth me getting clean laundry. Like Shorty was doing it for like 25.
You could buy a laundry machine for like $200.
I don't think it's that cheap.
Or
Elijah.
I can drop it off
Not
and
some
have
amazing
it
one, but
folded
for him,
and
one
given
person.
to me for $40.
Yeah, and he
clean,
only has like 4
print.
shirts. So
You know,
Pressed.
you know what that tells me though?
What?
You're just lazy.
Yeah,
OD,
whatever.
OD.
You would rather
and then
spend
but you
$40
love you like
to
that.
get
It's
somebody to
crazy
do it
for you
for
to say
you.
that because it's like then you
Easy.
like
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like you just I don't know.
It's just kind of like thinking about, you know, if you take out the humane parts of life that people don't enjoy, it doesn't make the world more enjoyable. Like nobody likes, well, some people do, but not many people like to sit there and do laundry or wash dishes.
Yeah, but there's a beauty. But there's a beauty.
It's part of life. You
yeah.
know, you have to be able to do the things that you don't want to do if you want to be successful.
Do I
So
think
then
that
what do you do when you don't no longer have to do them? It's how you apply it. It is not any less work.
Brandon, but it's
Yeah, but
like,
you
what
have
do
to-
you
I
mean?
think you
like,
have to get there.
So like, what are you gonna go do then? Like frolic the fields and like braid people's hair? Like
you just
what
put,
are you
you
gonna
just put an
do?
image in my mind of Brandon holding a robot's hand and just running through the streets of the field. Like,
Go take picnics somewhere. You know?
I feel like you would. I
Go
feel
take
like
a picnic. Like so.
Brandon's
in
gonna be
all-
sitting
so
there-
basically, what you're saying is that you want a robot to come and do all your day-to-day life things, so you can just go out on
Enjoy
a picnic.
life, yeah.
On a picnic.
on a picnic.
And I listen. I understand
what?
the
I
appeal
underst-
of that. I get why it would be
Yeah,
fun.
I get it, but
it's
like,
not a good idea.
But that's
I
what
know. No, what I really want to do is
I get
function
the
off of it.
I get the appeal of
you
it
want
too,
somebody
but
to be able to do something that makes your life easier, so you can do more.
And
yeah,
do
but
more.
I don't understand.
Simple.
I don't understand the whole you being like, well, it creates it. It helps human interaction. No
It does
shot.
not. It takes
It-
away human interaction. It's already failing.
It's like
you.
it's like look at
societies
it. It's
are
like
getting
look at
more
it
and
on
more
social
social.
media. Like if you look at social media, that is a huge form of technology, obviously, and everybody hides behind a screen. Like we all act like a bunch of robots on freaking social media.
Well, you know,
It's easy to act like somebody you're not behind a screen.
I'd rather program my robot to take care of my family and hide behind my robot that has a
Listen,
function.
if you get a robot, the first thing you need
Yeah.
to do is update that Instagram. The Valley Chef 845 tomato profile picture.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Get with the times, bro.
No way. I could never. Let's wrap it up on that though, guys. I think the robots are a benefit. I don't think it's necessarily a negative.
Do you think robots
it's a
could
weird,
be a
It's a
friend?
weird yeah, my
think so?
robot will love me. It'll be my dog.
Because I have a Roomba.
No,
Me.
they're not
I-
pets.
I
They
have-
are not pets.
No, my
Listen,
dog.
wait.
Like my dog.
My
See,
dog, that's my guy.
sheesh, like my guy.
I have
You know
a
what mean?
Roomba,
Like,
right? I have a Roomba in my house. It just cleans my room, and that's a robot.
You have a robot. So you have a robot.
And you know, as
I don't.
That makes my life easier to do that. But I think of him as like my little guy. Like he's chill. He be cleaning my room when I don't want to do it. Like, he don't get paid, but I put that $600 into him. Like you better do
yes.
the job. Like,
Yes.
I,
All right.
I
Return on
understand.
investment.
I get the
It's a
appeal
great
of wanting
return.
your life to be easier because somebody else is doing it for you.
It's not even someone
But
else.
You have to think about the broader effect of like the young people coming into the world. They don't have to do shit because they're having a robot do it. They have no skills. Like they're not gonna be able to do nothing.
I don't care about them.
Okay, Brandon,
Brandon,
and we get it.
we
You
get
don't
it.
care about them, and
We get
you're
it.
gonna
That's-
have your little robot wife, and it's
That's-
gonna be great, and the world will be okay.
iRobot.com.
And on that note, we thank everybody for
Thank you
listening.
for tuning in. Episode 2.
Yeah.
Peace.